All right, today we are going to be solving systems of equations using the substitution method. Solving systems of equations using the substitution method. So you're going to be asked, let me check the wording, to solve each system. And this first example, we got 3x plus 4y equals 12. And 2x plus y is equal to 10. Now, one way to solve a system is to just put both lines, or just graph both lines, and wherever the lines intersect is the solution for both equations. But sometimes you can't get a definite xy value for the point of intersection. So you can use this technique, which is the substitution method, to solve for the equations or to solve the system and get exact coordinates. So what you're looking to do when you're solving by substitution, your first step is to solve for one of the variables first. And what I mean is, if you look at this equation, we've got 2x plus y that's equal to 10. And it would be very simple to solve for y right here, because you could just subtract 2x from each side. So y is equal to 10 minus 2x. And this is called the substitution method because you're going to solve for one variable and then take that expression and substitute it into the other equation where the variable is. So if y is equal to 10 minus 2x, then we're going to rewrite the first equation, and where there's a y, we're going to substitute 10 minus 2x. So what we get is 3x plus 4 times 10 minus 2x. And that's equal to 12. So now we have one variable in one equation. We can solve for the x. So we're going to take this 3x plus, we got to distribute this 4. So 4 times 10 is 40. And 4 times negative 2x is negative 8x. And that's equal to 12. We can combine the 3x and the negative 8x, and we get negative 5x. Let's see. Negative 5x plus 40 equals 12, and subtract 40 from each side. And negative 5x is equal to, what's 12 minus 40? negative 28. Divide each side by negative 5. These cancel, and our x is equal to 5.6. So now that we know what x is equal to, the easiest thing to do is go back here and substitute. So we can say y is equal to 10 minus 2 times 5.6. So y is equal to 10 minus 11.2, which is negative 1.2. So here's our x, here's our y, and here's how you list your solution. You list your solution as an ordered pair. X first, so 5.6, and negative 1.2. And obviously that would be hard to 10 minus 2 times 5.6. Yeah, and if you just type it in just like that in your calculator, just like that, 10 minus 2 times 5.6, you get negative 1.2. So these two lines, if you graphed them, would intersect at 5.6 and negative 1.2. Questions? Let's try another one. Now we're going to solve, and we've got x plus 3y is equal to 5. Negative 2x minus 4y is equal to negative 5. So which equation looks like it's easier to solve for a variable? Top one, right? Top one's already got an x by itself. So if we take x plus 3y equals 5 and subtract 3y from each side, we get an x that's equal to 5 minus 3y. Make sure you go back to the other equation and substitute 5 minus 3y where this x is right here. So we get negative 2 times our x is 5 minus 3y minus 4y equals negative 5. Distributive property, negative 2 times 5 is negative 10, and negative 2 times negative 3y is positive 6y, minus 4y equals negative 5. Combine like terms next, so negative 10, 6y minus 4y would be positive 2y, and that's equal to negative 5. So add 10 to each side. These cancel. 2y is equal to 5 and divide by 2. So we get a y that's equal to 2.5. Go back to this equation, the x equals equation, and substitute 2.5 for this y. So x is equal to 5 minus 3 times 2.5. So our x is equal to 5 minus 3 times 2.5. It's negative 2.5. So your ordered pair, or the point where these two lines, these two original lines intersect, they would intersect at negative 2.5 and 2.5. Questions? All right, just keep in mind that well, I'm just going to say it, all right? Listen up. When your equations are in something other than x and y, r and t, p and q, c and d, your solution, your ordered pair is always going to be alphabetical. All right, so you know, if your equation has a p and a q, then your solution, your ordered pair, is going to be the p value, then the q value. Okay? If your equations have a and b in them, then your solution is going to be the a value and then the b value. Questions? Practice will be on page 146. (12 through 18). And 10 ALEKS topics this week.